Hi guys, this is Afrikenyan. Welcome to my YouTube channel. For those who subscribed, thank you so much. And for those who've not subscribed, I'm giving you a minute to subscribe to my channel, guys. I'm waiting. So, thank you so much, guys, for subscribing. Kindly, as you watch this video, kindly remember to like my video, guys. So today, I want us to talk about something which I talked about it in the there's a video that I made that I talked about it, but again I went and learned more about this. That's high blood pressure. So I've made a lot of researches about this condition because this condition is in me. I have it. So I've been trying so much to find to do research and know many things which I can do that can help me without using medication. So guys, high blood pressure is also called hypertension. And there is high blood pressure and there is low blood pressure. And both of them are equally dangerous. So, high blood pressure is one of the most common medical conditions yet worldwide. It's one of the most common medical conditions that's happening in the world nowadays. And the worst part about this condition, either high blood pressure or low blood pressure, it rarely has noticeable symptoms. It's silent. You don't have any symptoms. It does not have its own symptoms. So many people who has blood pressure either low or high doesn't know they have it. And this is a serious problem because if untreated, high blood pressure can cause serious damages or can even cause death eventually because you cannot know you have it. Its symptoms are silent and it doesn't have its own symptoms. So guys, high blood pressure is when your blood, the normal blood pressure is supposed to read 90 over 120 or 120 over 90. But if it is 140 over 90, that's an indication that you have high blood pressure. And it should be measured and repeated and repeated. It should not be once because sometimes it can be caused by something and it cannot be permanent. So you have to do it and repeat it again before you finally say that you have it. So I've said both high blood pressure and low blood pressure are equally dangerous and they can cause adverse medical problems or they can even kill you if it's not discovered early. So guys, the blood pumps blood around the body, delivering oxygen and nutrients through vessels, guys. So blood goes up and down through the day depending on how the heart is pumping. So blood pressure can go up or low throughout the day. It's not constant. But for you to tell that you have blood pressure is when it's measured and it remains high over 120. You'll be known that you have blood pressure. So blood pressure can rise and fall, but it doesn't mean that you have the sickness. It can rise and fall, but you are not sick. So again, it can go up because of a stressful situation, but maybe that stressful situation can be shortly lived. And now, let's go into some of the causes that may cause high blood pressure. One of the causes is increase in age. As you grow older, blood pressure can rise. Another thing is poor diet. If you eat poor diet that has a lot of fats, it can cause high blood pressure. Another thing is smoking, drinking too much, being overweight, and being inactive in physical exercises. Maybe you don't even work, you don't do any exercises, you just use a car or something when working. It can easily cause high blood pressure. And another thing is an ethnic background. Maybe some of your family members had it, and it can also be inherited through ethnic background or family history. So high blood pressure is called a silent killer. It's indeed a silent killer because it has no symptoms and you cannot know whether you have it. So what you have to do is to be checking your blood pressure regularly for you to know that you have it or not, because it's silent. It's called a silent killer. And it might slowly affect things that can be affected by high blood pressure if not treated or if not discovered. It can affect your kidney, it can affect your eyes, it can affect your heart, and it's really very dangerous because it can affect you and you don't know. So the only thing that you can do is to be checking your blood pressure regularly, even if you are not sick. Just be checking because it might cause other problems. And then guys, what may cause blood pressure can strain the blood vessels and lead to tiny tears with the blood vessel walls, and these tears increase the risk of fatty buildups. If the blood vessels are strained, they cause fat or clot, and clot can eventually kill you, which may block because it blocks blood vessels. And if this happens in the brain, it may lead to stroke. It may lead to stroke, heart disease, or it can lead to heart attack, and kidneys can fail, and this may cause kidney failure. That's the adverse effects of the high blood pressure. It may cause heart attack, kidney failure, kidney disease, stroke. If it causes the brain, it may cause stroke. So high blood pressure is a very, very dangerous disease, guys. And then also because the heart works extra harder to pump blood around the body, it can also lead to heart failure. When you have blood pressure, your heart works harder to pump blood because the pressure is high, and it may cause heart failure, thus causing death, of course, guys. So now, guys, as we continue, I want us to talk about how we can control now blood pressure, because blood pressure can be controlled and you can do it. So we have some of the things which we can use to control. One of the things, first of all, is maintain health weight. Do not be overweight. It may cause pressure. So if you want to control pressure, you reduce your weight. And then number 2, stop smoking completely. Stop smoking because it will help you reduce pressure. And then again, reduce alcohol intake. If you do, for smoking, you should stop it completely. And for the alcohol, you reduce alcohol intake, and it will help you in pressure. And then we go to nutritional management. That's food that we should eat and those food that we should not eat for us to be able to control pressure. Eat health food. Eating health food means reduce all carbohydrates intake, like potatoes, Irish potatoes, ugali, rice, and bread. Those are the carbohydrates. I'm not saying that you leave this food, that you reduce intake of this food. Instead, you can take millet instead of ugali. You can take millet. Millet is better. And then because maize has fat, all this has fat. And then again, take lean meat. If you are taking kuku, remove the outer cover and take the white one. And then again, avoid fat intake. If you are using fat, reduce its intake because it causes pressure. So if you want your pressure to reduce fat intake, and then avoid reduce salt intake again. Sodium, it raises blood pressure. So there is a recommended salt for pressure. It's called sea salt. So instead, you can use the sea salt recommended for people with high blood pressure if you cannot do without salt, or either you reduce the use of the normal salt. Reduce it as much as possible, and then avoid deep fried foods because it has a lot of fat. Pressure and fat does not go on the same length. So reduce as much as possible fat use in your food, and deep fried food like fish, chips, and others, and even the canned food, the processed food, are not advisable for people with high blood pressure. Or if you want to reduce high blood pressure, you can leave fatty things and leave sugary things. It will really help you so much, guys. And then another thing that you should do after maintaining healthy weight, stopping smoking, reduce alcohol intake, doing some exercises, be more active, do exercises, walk along. It will also help you in reducing high blood pressure. And then again, it's important to take medication as prescribed by the doctor without skipping, and monitor your blood pressure regularly. So, if you are in medication, make sure you monitor your blood pressure regularly, and do not skip or abandon medication whatsoever. Just use medication in case you are in medication. Just use your medication as prescribed by the doctor without skipping, without abandoning, and always keep your pressure in check. Monitor your pressure. And then if you abandon medication, it's really very dangerous, and it may even cause death. So guys, be careful about medication and blood pressure monitorization. And then, high blood pressure can be controllable and is preventable. So if you follow what I've told you, you can prevent it, and you can, for those who've not had it, you can prevent it, and for those who have it, you can be able to control it. So adapt health habits now. It will help you prevent serious consequences later. So if you adapt health habits right now, it will prevent you from serious consequences later. So guys, I'm so grateful for you giving me my time, watching my videos. Many thanks, guys. So guys, I need your support. Kindly subscribe to my channel. Kindly watch my videos, and also like my videos, guys. As I say, grab greatness by the handle, guys. Bye-bye.